Really excited for this video because, as you know, we stand behind companies that stand behind us. And as usual, this isn't the first time they've done it. Toce Performance stepped up big time because they have a brand new product that's getting released today. They're dropping it on their website for the Thunderstroke platform. That's why I have both bikes back here, but I'm standing in front of it. One disclaimer for this video: it's a little long, and I have to say this video is really exhausting. Sorry, I had to throw a dad joke in there, even though I'm not a dad, but I just thought it was funny. Yes, as you know, you probably don't know, unless you've been following Fred Fisher, you saw that the Folds of Honor Springfield that they did, and we'll drop a little clip of it here. I ain't gonna fall back. Take it on me. All I ever ask, are you gonna be my lover tonight? Take it with me. What if I left, then it made no sense. Toce Performance stepped up big time and donated a pair of their brand new Thunderstroke Slip-Ons for that bike, and that's what we've got right here. So I wanted to show you how these pipes look on these bikes. Right here we have our two shop Thunderstroke platform bikes. To the right over here is our 2024 Indian Springfield that's got a stock 1/16 Thunderstroke with a gutted head pipe and a Toce Performance 2-in-1. And what we'll do is we'll show you this. Sorry, it's already scratched up a little bit because I've been riding a lot. They send you a cap. They use the OEM clamp for it. It clamps on right there, and then you put your slip-on on. And of course, in Davidson audio fashion, I'll take a show you, we had to go with the subframe. So there's a support, which you can use the OEM, but then we opted for the subframe. I will show you that walk around of this bike with a subframe. I'll warn you, it is vertical. I'm sorry, we did it for social media, and here it is. Opinion, I think all the Indians look amazing with the 2-in-1, especially with that amazing Toce subframe right there. Looks amazing. So enough of our Springfield. This is our 2019 Indian Chieftain 111 558 cams with a Lloydz tune and Lloydz cams. Obviously we built this bike full air ride. This exhaust, so when we bought the bike, it had Reinhardt true duals on it. So the head pipes are true duals. As you can see, this goes over. That is not a crossover pipe. That is actually individual pipes here. All right, anyways, I'm pretty sure that's a straight through. That may be an X-over pipe, but nonetheless, it's a true dual setup. You see the head pipes go straight and then back. Into the Toce slip-ons, we simply took the Reinhardt slip-ons off, but the Toce Performance slip-ons on this bike, just because, you know, we love supporting awesome companies, and I have to say, nobody, in my opinion, beats the build quality of the Toce Performance slip-ons. I personally think, in my opinion, scratch that, out of my preference, I'm a Toce Performance guy. That's the exhausts that are on these bikes, but first, let me show you what Toce Performance sent us. I lay it all out, give you a quick little synopsis of that, and then we're going to jump into some sound clips. Real quick, they sent us 2 right-hand mufflers and 1 left-hand. What makes them left to right is the way that the logo is. Because when they install, you know, they bolt on sets of pair left and right. And we got a subframe. And a block off cap because the Chieftains and the Springfields had the head in the cat in the heads. So that is for the crossover pipe, because on those bikes we'll show you got front head pipe, back when they merge the cat's right there. Then you have a pipe that goes that way, so that cap goes on that. Because on the Springfield we're doing a 2-into-1, the Chieftain we're going to leave those on there. I mean, that's it. I mean, these mufflers, beautiful quality welds, everything absolutely phenomenal. These things look amazing. Cannot wait to hear how they sound. Toce Performance sent us 3 slip-ons, 1 pair, a left and a right, and then 1 right with the cap and the subframe and everything to do both bikes. And again, I specify it's the logo that dictates the side, the left to right. Very easy to tell. It's kind of hard to mess it up if you do. Worst case scenario, Toce would be upside down. Let's put the logos upright so that way we're not waiting for your bike to tip over to figure out what it says. Now let's get into our sound clips. We did try a couple of different things. We tried it with our microphone, and then we tried it with just the iPhone microphone. And the iPhone microphones performed better because our Rode mic, Wireless Go 2, was too sensitive and it was distorting really easy. So everything was filmed off of an iPhone. Again, we tried our best to give you, what it would sound like, but, over the phone, it doesn't sound as good in person. These things sound so much better in person. But what we're doing is a cold start, idling, rev up. Bill launches it on the street, and then a ride by just cruising. And we do it with all the configurations. So the Springfield, gutted head pipe, stock everything else, and then gutted head pipe with slip-ons, and then gutted head pipe with just a 2-into-1 on the Springfield. The Chieftain, we did the full Reinhardt system, and then we did it with the Reinhardt True Dual heads into the slip-on mufflers from Toce. So let's see how it sounds.
Bill with Davidson Audio. Today we're doing something a little bit unusual. That's why I'm on the camera. We've got the Springfield here. We're going to do a couple different exhaust choices. So right now, this is just full stock exhaust, just minus the cat. We're going to do a couple videos of it idling. It's cold starting right now, so everything's brand new. We're going to do a cold start, a ride by, and then I'm going to take off. Then we're going to switch out and put Toce Performance's brand new slip-ons made for the Springfield. They're going to go on it. We're going to do the same videos, and then we have the new Toce 2-into-1 for the Springfield. We're going to do 3 comparative videos, and then we're going to go from the Chieftain, from the Reinhardt full true dualist system. We're going to switch that over to the Toce slip-ons also. So we'll go ahead and do the cold start now. This is again cold start, everything's brand new. This is the Reinhardt True Duals full system. We're going to go ahead and do the same test with the Springfield, and then we'll switch out to the Toce Performance pipes on this one also. So now we're back with the Springfield again. Again, this is the 116. It has a gutted cat, and now we have the Toce Performance slip-ons. So we're going to do the same 3 videos again, give you guys a taste of what it sounds like. Chieftain, we have the Reinhardt True Duals, and now we have the Toce Performance slip-ons. So now we're going to do the same 3 videos, check it out and see how this sounds. we are. We got the final setup. It's got the factory head pipe with no cat. Toce Performance slip-on with a 2-in-1 setup. Couple revs for you and then a couple drives by it and let you guys hear the final.
Let's go ahead and wrap up this video. You actually saw and heard all the sound clips of our bikes with Toce Performance exhaust with all sorts of combinations and configurations. And I'm now just going to give you my personal opinion. This is not a recommendation. This is not me saying, hey, you have to go buy this. In my opinion, I absolutely love these slip-ons. And before I get into that, let me give you a disclaimer, because I don't know, we edited that part out, but when we originally did the Chieftain, or the Springfield right here, that X-over pipe, the head pipe that comes out where they give you the cap, when Bill first put it on there, there's a wedge clamp in there, and what happens when we went to tighten it, sometimes that'll wedge itself and seam all the way tight, but it's not. So when he took off over here, he got on it, it's like, bah, bah, and shot that cap across the street. And actually, you know what? Let's just drop that clip right now. As you saw in that clip, you can just see it bloop, 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 bloop. So my disclaimer is, if you're gonna do it, make sure that it's fully seated. Make sure it's up towards the top of the cap, the end of it where the slits are. Tighten it down really tight, and make sure, you can pull on it. You test it out in the parking lot before you go on a road trip. I'd hate to have you go out there and it comes off and now you've got an open head pipe. This sounds disgusting. So that disclaimer out of the way. Absolutely love the way these pipes sound. Now, these being full-size slip-ons, they're not obnoxious. They're not like, and I'm not bashing the company. It's just I don't prefer. It's not like going with a Challenger gut or no cat and the Zombie 3-inch baffles. To me, that's just too loud. These sound amazing because they're aluminum construction. They're baffled for these bikes. They give you a nice, when you're cruising or you're here at idle, it sounds tame, but when you open it up and you get on it, it opens up. So me personally, I think it sounds amazing. I'm keeping that 2-in-1 on the Springfield. That's staying. We're keeping it on the Chieftain. That's going to stay. And what I noticed about the Chieftain is with the Reinhardts, they were a really big muffler. So they were super loud. They had that like deep rumble, but it was like obnoxiously loud and almost echoey to me. When you put the Toce on there at idle, it quiets it down a little bit, but it sounds more, I don't know the word, like performance-based maybe. Seems like it's got a little bit more back pressure, and when you get on it, you crack that throttle, it wakes up. I really, really like it. So Toce, again, amazing work, great quality product, sounds amazing. I'm going to be running them on both these bikes, and you already know we have them on our Challengers, our shop Challengers, just a 108 tuned, and they're 2-in-1. Bill's got the 112 with Toce's big bore kit exhaust on it. Sounds amazing. We are big Toce fans. But like I said, there are other options out there. This is just what Davidson Audio chooses to run on their bikes. They've supported us, so we support them. And yes, we are a dealer for them. So if you want to get an exhaust, reach out to us, or we have other friends that are ambassadors for them per se, like Fred Fisher, Mike Ferrero, and other great people sell this exhaust. So if you're in the market for a killer exhaust for your Thunderstroke Power Plus, make sure you check them out. We're gonna be dropping another video because Toce has slip-ons for the Challenger, but that video has to wait until later. So I'm wrapping it up. I don't want to be too exhausting for you guys. So again, I'm Brandon with Davidson Audio, located here in actually beautiful but windy Panama City, Florida. So if you're looking for the best aftermarket audio solution for your Indian, Harley, Victory, motorcycle, car, truck, period, make sure you come check us out here. We'd be more than happy and honored to help you out. So God bless all of you. Have a great day, and make sure you put some miles on your bike.